The sun begins to set over the magnificent Nile River, casting a golden glow on the land of Egypt. In the heart of the grand city, overlooking the bustling streets below. She is only 18 years old, but already inheriting the throne of Egypt, alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. The two were to rule together, but power struggles soon arise. Cleopatra's intelligence and charisma shine through as she begins her reign, knowing she must secure Egypt's future while navigating the treacherous waters of politics. With the kingdom in turmoil and threats from within and outside, she needs alliances to secure her position. This is when fate introduces her to Julius Caesar, the Roman general who has the power to change the course of history. It's the year 48 BC. Cleopatra, desperate to solidify her rule, seeks an audience with Julius Caesar, who is in Alexandria after defeating Pompey in the Roman Civil War. She enters his presence in the most dramatic fashion, hidden inside a rolled-up carpet, brought into the Roman general's chambers. Caesar is amused and impressed by her boldness. "Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt," he remarks with a smile, "your reputation precedes you." She, composed and calculating, speaks with wisdom beyond her years. "I seek your support, General, for Egypt's future. If you help me, Egypt can become a strong ally of Rome." As they discuss the political future of Egypt, an undeniable bond forms between them. Cleopatra's cunning mind and charm capture Caesar's heart, and soon a romantic and political alliance is born. Cleopatra, not just a ruler but a strategist, wins Caesar's favor, becoming a symbol of strength, beauty, and intelligence. With Caesar's help, Cleopatra becomes the undisputed ruler of Egypt. However, her rise to power is not without opposition. Her younger brother Ptolemy XIII, who once ruled alongside her, is defeated in battle and drowned in the Nile. Cleopatra is now fully in charge. She reestablishes Egypt as a powerful kingdom, strengthening its economy, cultivating alliances with the Eastern world, and securing Egypt's independence from Rome for the time being. Cleopatra's reign is marked by magnificent buildings, the restoration of ancient temples, and intellectual and cultural prosperity. The Library of Alexandria, one of the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world, flourishes under her patronage. Her relationships with powerful men like Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony are well known, but Cleopatra is not defined by them. She is a brilliant tactician, an exceptional diplomat, and a strong monarch who embodies the true spirit of Egypt. Despite her successes, Cleopatra's reign faces its ultimate test. After the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC, Cleopatra returns to Egypt, but soon finds herself entangled in a new political struggle with Rome. She forms an alliance with Mark Antony, the Roman general and ally of Caesar, who is locked in a battle for power with Octavian, the future first emperor of Rome. Cleopatra and Antony's relationship becomes a political and romantic spectacle, but it also provokes the wrath of Octavian. After a series of military defeats, including the famous Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Cleopatra's world crumbles. She and Mark Antony retreat to Alexandria, where they face inevitable defeat. Mark Antony, devastated by the loss of his forces, takes his own life, and soon after, Cleopatra follows suit. In her final moments, Cleopatra chooses to die on her own terms. She dies by suicide, traditionally said to be caused by the bite of an asp, a venomous snake, in her royal tomb. The once glorious Egypt, under her rule, now falls under the dominion of Rome. Cleopatra's death marks the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the last free pharaoh of Egypt. Though Cleopatra's reign ends tragically, her legacy endures. Her name is immortalized in history as one of the most powerful and captivating rulers the world has ever known. Cleopatra is remembered not only for her beauty, but for her wisdom, strength, and unmatched political acumen. Her story has inspired countless generations through art, literature, and film, showing the world that Cleopatra was not just the last pharaoh, but the greatest ruler of ancient Egypt, whose influence transcends time. As the story concludes, the camera pans over the ruins of ancient Alexandria, the faint silhouette of the Ptolemaic palace, and the still, peaceful Nile, where Cleopatra once ruled with unparalleled power and grace,